Good morning, everyone. Oops, a little bit longer. Thank you all for joining us today. While this is a somber occasion, it's necessary for us to come together as a community to support and be there for each other in times of need. No one should ever have to go through this painful journey alone. That is why we're here today. We are a compassionate city that cares. Since 1981, National Crime Victims' Rights Week is celebrated every year in April. This year it's dedicated to learning about victimization, the effect of victimization on individuals, family, friends, and the community, and to promote laws, policies, programs to help victims of crime. Every year, thousands of communities across the nation honor the dedication of those established the victims' rights and renew commitment to guarantee that all victims have rights and services they need to recover from crime. This year's theme is Strength and Resilience and Justice. The National Victims' Rights Week raises awareness about victims' rights and services, highlights local programs, celebrates progress achieved, and honors victims and professionals who serve them. Thank you to our nonprofit organizations and the job they do. First would be our community services program. Offers victim support and assistance. Victims and surviving family members learn to cope with the aftermath of the crimes through the support and the assistance of victim advocates. Family counseling, gang prevention, juvenile services, and mediation. CSP services reach into every neighborhood of Orange County, creating opportunities and providing support which lead to positive change. Mothers Against Drunk Driving is the nation's largest nonprofit working to protect families from drunk driving, drugged driving, and underage drinking. MAD also supports drunk and drug driving victims and supports at no charge through local MAD victims advocates. MAD prides itself on being one of the largest victim service organizations in the country. Crime Survivors is committed to serving the community by being an advocate and resource for crime victims and their families. Crime Survivors help victims of crime to recover from their experience mentally, physically, and emotionally, and financially. Crime Survivors have helped victims and their families in many ways, including backpack programs, which supplies backpacks and school supplies to the victims' families, victim emergency bags, which helps those for the first 24 to 48 hours after a traumatic event, offering self-defense and safety classes and child victim assistance. Their mission statement. The mission of the Crime Survivors is to provide hope and healing to victims and survivors of crime through advocacy and the supportive resources, information, empowerment from the critical time after the crime occurs through the challenges and success of surviving and thriving. Patricia Wilkenes, I don't think I said that right, but we love you. One of the great guest speakers is the founder of this organization. Parents of murdered children provide assistance and ongoing emotional support to the survivors of homicide victims in order to help them transition into a new life. Parents of murdered children helps loved ones cope with grief in our criminal justice system. So, that's everything. So we're going to have 3 guest speakers, and Patricia, would you help me say your last name so I'm not... One more time. Wenskunis. Is that good? Patricia Wenskunis, the founder of Crime Survivors and a nonprofit organization.